And Mike's joining us back at the desk tonight for one of the last times. He's retiring this week after 40 incredible years. You've covered everything, the blizzards, tornadoes, floods, and you haven't been afraid to do any of it.
No, that's right. And so as he's done even tonight, he also has not been afraid to take on climate change. So that's what we're going to focus on with this story by Katie LaSalle.
At the map for today, fairly warm temperatures.
It occurred to me that Gerald Ford was the president of the United States when I started my career in TV. So yeah, it's been a while.
A 48-year, storied career, to say the least. Meteorologist Mike Nelson, a self-professed weather nut as a kid.
That storm system has a cold front.
Started in the TV biz using magnets and magic markers, no computers at all, to create maps. Mike helped develop one of the major weather computers still in use today around the world. A pioneer and innovator in the field of meteorology who has watched the industry evolve over the decades.
So we've gotten far better at forecasting storms in general, but severe storms in particular. Warning people, helping save lives.
I had the honor of sitting down with my friend and mentor to pick his brain on a topic that impacts us all. Mike is a leader in climate change discussion, influenced by his deep love for his family.
The thing that really sparked me to be motivated to talk about climate change was the birth of my first grandchild, and now I have 3, because it's going to affect future generations far more than it will affect my generation.
He's dedicated to making change, hoping by the time his grandkids are his age, they can live in a world hospitable to a happy and healthy life.
I wish it wasn't true, because fossil fuels have been a miracle. Life without them was cold, dark, and short. But the fact of the matter is, when you light fossil carbon on fire and release carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, that increase in CO2 traps heat that would otherwise escape into outer space, and the planet gets warmer.
With a warmer world comes more extreme conditions. So I wondered how he's seen this impact us here in Colorado.
Floods are worse, the droughts are worse, the heat is hotter, and we can still get even stronger winter storms. I mean, it used to be that people would ask you when you moved here, do you want to put air conditioning in your house? And they never ask that anymore, because we have way more 90-degree days and 100-degree days.
And says if we don't make significant cuts in carbon dioxide emissions by the end of the century, Denver could see 40 100-degree days on average. But quotes, "It is never too late to stop making things worse."
The cost of solar and wind has dropped dramatically. Battery storage is expanding fast, and we actually can power our modern society without increasing the amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. It can be done.
We can reuse, recycle, turn down the thermostat, but Mike says large-scale political action will best address the problem.
One of the most important things that I'm going to be working on after my retirement is promoting the high-voltage supergrid, basically the interstate highway for electricity. We can power our economy, save a lot of money, make the nation more secure, and burn a way less fossil fuel.
So even though Mike is retiring from Denver7, he is far from done in making a difference. Mike has written 3 books, most recently the world's littlest book on climate, 10 Facts in 10 Minutes about carbon dioxide, and it's free. Not only is Mike a brilliant meteorologist, he is a wonderful husband, father, grandfather, and friend with a passion for making the world a better place. Mike, thank you for all the years of keeping us safe and informed about the weather. We didn't even get into the school talks, where you have spoken to over 1 million kids over the decades.
I know that Lisa likes to remind me that I showed up at her class when she was in school, and here she is. Now she's the chief meteorologist moving forward.
Influencing generations, you are an inspiration who will truly be missed on the TV, but this is a well-deserved retirement.
Thank you, Mike, for being so brave to talk about
lovely.
what some consider controversial. Yeah.
Well, it's not political. It's just science, and it's solvable, and it's a very serious situation that we can still fix. And so I'll continue to educate the public about this. One of the things we're facing is an energy crisis. With all of the AI and crypto and data centers coming online, we're looking at perhaps needing 75 gigawatts more power in the next 5 years. That's 75 nuclear reactors in this country. That's not going to happen. We need every electron we can get, and we need to move it efficiently. So that's what I'm going to continue to work on.
And we're going to continue to fet Mike all week long. And you had a much longer career than Gerald Ford, by the way. We're going to take a short break. Be right back with sports.